Yeah, I will explain how to draw this condition. For Rian case, he has channel 1,4 and 4,3. Channel 1,4 change the slope from 1.77 because this is too steep to 0.8. But in the second channel, there is no change in the slope, so it follows the original earth. So I will start from the drawing the earth of the channel 1,4. The elevation here is 496. So we have to draw 496. 469, sorry. 469.984 from this 469, yeah. Then I will start from here, offset from this one, offset from this blue, this green line. Offset for 0.984 times 1000 divided by 50. So we offset 19.68. This to this. So the result is this one, yeah. Then for the elevation of this one, 467.3, I think this is correct. So I just draw from the offset one and change the layer first. Make a drawing from this into this. Yes. And change the original one. You see, Mas Rian, your original channel is very steep. This is the correct one, original. As design is, as earth is 1.77. Then we change into 0.8. So if the elevation of this position is 467.306, how much is the elevation of the slope around here? Yes. At first we make the bottom of the channel because h is 0.2, so I will offset this one to 0.2 to the down. 0.2 times 1000 by 50, so we offset 4. Offset 4, this is the original, and I will move this, I will extend this to this, and to this, and this is the channel bed, elevasi dasar. What is this? Elevasi dasar. Oh, you change this. Should be by layer. Okay, this is a channel bed. And you have to make the slope of this and this is rather flat, yeah, rather flat than the original. When we have the position here, how much is the elevation here? Do you think how much is elevation here? You just measure, yeah, distance from delta y is 1.1789. So it means how much from this part? We calculate 1.1789 times 50 divided by 1000, correct? 0.05, is it correct? 0.05 above this elevation. This is 0.05. 467,10,1. Yes. So the elevation is this one plus 467, yeah. This is the elevation. Bener nggak, Ferdi? Ferdi.
Yes, Prof.
Sorry, Rian. Not Ferdi, sorry, Rian.
Iya, Prof.
Ya, misalnya gini ya, 467,05. Bener nggak sih? Ini kan 0,1. Ini 0,5 ya. I think this is correct ya. So, when you have elevation of the downstream is in the channel bed is 469.056 and the S design is 0.8. How much is the elevation here? I will put question mark. How much is the elevation here? How to calculate? We have to multiply S design 0.8. This is 0.8 times 100. 0.8 divided by 100 because of percent, and times 151.37 times the elevation, the distance of the channel 1 to 4. So this is the elevation difference from this 1.211 to 10696. So we have to add this to this. I will plus this value with 467.059. So the elevation is 468.279 or 269 or 270. Okay, so we have to find which position of this elevation. 468. So we have to offset from here to up. Yes, offset 0.269 times 1000 divided by 50. Then we offset 5.399. Yeah, from this. Yes, offset here. And this is actually the position of the new channel bed. So please move this to this. Okay. 468.2 ya. Yes. Lah. Okay. Yes. So this is the position of S design. Yes. I will change the color. It should be yellow. And it should be red. Yes. You see, this is the result of Verdi case. And after this, we have to check first how much is the cutting volume here. So before continue the next procedure, I will ask you whether you have some question. because the cutting volume here is big, we have to cut in 1.5 meter depth. I think this is too deep. Then I will divide it into two by designing the drop structure. So let's see the elevation difference of the beginning and the end. You see, delta y is 24 to 201, and we divide it into how many? Let's say divided into 2, yeah. So the elevation difference is 12.11. So I will copy this. And going up 12.11. So this is the location, yeah. And we put in the middle, in the central, anywhere. I want to put here to the down. Here is my drop structure. Yes. Yes, this is the result of the drop structure located here. Where is the position of the drop structure horizontally in the long section? Whether it is here or in the left or in the right, it's up to you. Actually, it depends. We have to do the field survey to design where is the position of the drop structure. Like this. Next, we will draw the water level. Water level is 0.129 above the ground. So times 1000 divided by 50. So offset 2.58. Yes, this is the water. Water. Okay. Yes. Yes. You see? This is the result of the design of drop structure. The cutting here is no longer 0.5, but becoming not 1.5, but becoming 1. How much is this? 1.9. If you still feel this is too steep, you can add one more drop structure here. The location is up to you, but we have to copy in the one series, yeah. Yes. Yeah, this is the position of the drop structure one. If you want to make it more neat, you can move this to this. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Yeah, how to move them. Okay. Yeah, just move it here. Yes, this is the result. And the cutting here is 0.5 meter. So this is the result of Rian drawing for S design of 0.8. Any question? This is the procedure of calculating the dimension on infiltration chamber or sumur resapan. The basic formula is H, the depth of the infiltration chamber, equals to Q infiltration divided by F, geometrical factor, divided by K. K is the permeability factor, times 1 minus E. E is exponential, times power minus FKT divided by phi R square. Yeah, K for Q we get from the discharge runoff or design flood from the house, not from the road. Because our design is infiltration chamber under the roof, like the one in the campus. I will show you next, not Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. So this is R. Sorry, this is Q. And K, I will give, I will put the number same as our problem. 0.0056 meter per second. R is the diameter of the chamber. I will give 1 meter. Sorry, not diameter. Radius of the chamber. Then F is the geometrical factor, equals to 5.5 times 2.75. This is constant. T is the concentration time, but the unit is in second. So we have 2.84 minutes divided by 60. We got times 60. We got 170 seconds. So H is the infiltration chamber size or the depth, equals to Q infiltration times divided by F divided by K times 1 minus exponential minus F times K times T divided by phi divided by R power 2 and then close. Yes. You see the depth of the infiltration chamber is so big, 6.1. So if we want to collect all the water in the roof to get absorbed to the water, to the ground, so we have to make a very huge infiltration chamber like this. So if you want to reduce the size of the infiltration chamber, we can make the number of chamber 2. So if the number of chamber is 2, I will copy here. This is the number of chamber is 1. If the number of chamber is 2, we just divide this into 2, yeah. Yes, our infiltration chamber depth is 3.05. Still too deep ya. Kalau mau gali sumur resapan 3 meter itu kan terlalu dalam. Jadi kita bikin sumurnya itu mungkin nanti 2 masih terlalu besar, mungkin 3 ya. Jadi kedalamannya 2 meteran. Jadi ini sangat terpengaruh dari koefisien permeabilitasnya. Kalau koefisiennya kecil, maka semakin kedap air tanahnya ya. Sehingga semakin susah untuk meresapkan. Mungkin nggak bisa 100% ya. Kayak yang di kampus itu juga nggak bisa 100% menyerapkan. Sehingga sebagian harus dibuang ke saluran drainase. This is the basic design of infiltration chamber. Any question?